The intro to No Time This Time is easily one of Stuart Copeland's finest and scariest moments ever captured. And if you've ever attempted to play this intro, like if you're in a Police cover band or something, maybe you attempted to play it and crashed and burned, or maybe you decided to just skip it all together for your own safety. If you're one of those drummers, stick around, man, because I'm going to show you how to play it, and then I'm going to show you how to practice it. So go grab yourself a pair of sticks and a practice pad. Meet me back here in 10 seconds. Stuart Copeland back in the early days, man, was a ferocious drummer. Like if you just jump on YouTube and check out some of those really early videos from like the 80s and stuff, late 70s, the guy was just monstrous. So one of the biggest pieces of evidence of this fact is the intro to No Time This Time. And the funny thing is, they played it even faster live. So the thing about this fill is that conceptually it's pretty easy. There's really nothing to it. It's just a single stroke with some accents. The hard thing about this fill, or this intro, is the actual physical execution. There's some things that you can do to make this easier to play. So that's what I'm going to show you. Now you guys know that I am a big poster boy for loose grip, right? Loose hands, 2018. That's what we're all about here. Forget about all that today. I tried taking the whole super clean technical approach to playing this thing. Bump all of that, all right? We're not going to do this today. You need to muscle this thing out. You need to grab these sticks like axe handles. Okay, maybe not that bad. All right? We're kind of exaggerating a little bit. But first of all, as far as the whole loose grip thing goes, it just wasn't working for me. So we're going to pull a George Costanza and we're going to do the complete opposite of the loose grip. And what we're going to do when you're holding your sticks, here's what I want you to try, man. Make sure all four fingers and thumb, make sure everything is touching the stick, all right? Hold it back by the butt end. And what we're going to do is, instead of having a loose grip on this thing like I'm always teaching y'all to do, I want you guys to have a firm grip on the stick, almost as if you're trying to squeeze tree sap out of it. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 tips on making this happen. First tip is the grip itself. We're going to use the German grip for this, all right? So palms down. This is the best grip to use for this. It's really tough to make it happen if you're doing this thing here. None of this French stuff. We're going to go German on this, all right? Tip number 1. Tip number 2, again, you want a nice, firm grip on the stick. There's a sort of a fleshy, you know that fleshy part right across there, all right? When you're holding the stick, just kind of use your fingers and hold the butt end of the stick nice and firmly up, right against, right across there, that fleshy part. So it basically just kind of looks like that, right? So yeah, German grip, nice and firm, bringing that butt end up against that little fleshy part. And that's really all there is to the grip. Tip number 3, the dynamics, the dynamic flow, how to make that happen. Basically, if you slow this thing down from 200, the flowers, we're kind of ramping up accents to the 2 and the 4. So if you're counting 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4, we're accenting the of 2 and the 2 and the of 4 and the 4. So 1E and a 2 and a E and a 4, a 2, a 3E and a 4, E and a 2, E and a 4, and that kind of thing. All right. So if you remember from all the other exercises that I've been showing you and the workouts and stuff about your levels, keeping your small notes down here and your big notes up here, same thing here. All right. Now to get those accents out, the 2 and the 4, we're going to whip them. We're going to whip them as hard as we can from as high as we can get it at that particular tempo. So if we're playing a single stroke, 1, 2, 3, 4, just a straight single, okay, we're trying to get E and a 2, E and a 4, E and a 2, E and a 4. So there's a couple of whips involved with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you do that for an extended period of time, just slowly increase your tempo. When you get faster, it should feel just as comfortable. But again, the key to making it happen, man, is keeping that firm grip on the sticks. You're going to be playing this thing at a pretty intense volume, so you don't have to worry about getting pretty with it, man. Just keep that nice, firm grip on it, and slowly, 1, 2, 3, and just whip those accents out. That actually will get a lot easier the longer you do it. So when you're practicing this on a practice pad, just learn how to do that. Just find a pocket and try to get it as clean as you can. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have to sit at a particular tempo for a long time until you get it, go ahead and do it. But yeah, man, with those sticks firmly held up against your palm like that, you're basically just kind of imagining that you're hammering nails when you're hitting those accents right into your snare. That's the kind of the feeling that you're going for. And it's a really quick whip down towards the head. And that's all there is to it, man. Just practice it slow and then work your speed up. Now, the best thing about this concept is that it doesn't just apply to playing this intro. This is something that you can have in your toolbox. Tension is a tool. There's nothing wrong. I mean, as much as I promote having a loose grip, there's nothing wrong with applying tension to the stick when you need it. It's a very valuable thing that you can do when you want power. So Of course, you know, being a German grip, we're working this entire thing from the wrist. Okay, we're not using any fingers at all when we do this. We have a nice tight grip, but everything is happening from the wrist. So yeah, man, it's just a movement that you got to get used to doing. And once you do it, it's pretty easy. So that's it, man. Now you know. Another tip from Beat Down. Take your time with it. Have fun with it. Shout out to Stuart Copeland. Thanks for watching this video. Share it if you dig it. Like, subscribe. Drop a comment below. And I'll see you next video.